Great. Everything around me. Hey guys, I'm Sven at the crossroads of four paths that both kind of just look like vents. It's just hard to make vents interesting looking, but hey, this is the vomit colored room, by which I mean carrot soup. And there is a cyber midwife in a very convincing disguise. And for some reason, the heart-shaped thing is balanced on the bathtub here. You may call it the heart-shaped abyss, if you want. Although that would sound stupid, so why would you do it? Anyways, this midwife who is got the wrong carry icon needs to just stop pretending to be something he isn't. Nobody can be anything they aren't. Pfft, what are you even talking about? Rising up in the world, doing what you like, those are dreams that are achievable, but nobody will tell you they are because I guess they're scared of peer pressure or something. It's pretty weird. Now that my throat's feeling about 80% back to normal, let's wreck it again by not paying more attention again. So I guess maybe I'm supposed to just put these out and then I could sneak in darkness around these guys. Not sure. But I guess I'm supposed to come out that door.
Wrong here.
I don't know. Is this part of the four-way crossroads? Probably. I guess. What's with all this nonsense? Like, if this is lower or something? Where am I now? What's going on here?
I could get used to this. The guest rooms of this castle are so nice. I feel like a rich noble lording it up in his mansion. I'm getting the yellow room, so it's like I'm surrounded by gold. This job for the museum guy isn't turning out so bad. Stabbing some fools, stealing some loot, sleeping in a lovely bed. I'll be pretty sad when I have to go back to the crummy old city.
I won't, however. I will be very happy because you are a crummy old person. And your uniform matches the room for some reason. It's good how they have that gate there, which is almost certainly intended to prevent this guy falling into the fire when you blackjack him. Oh, hey, there's that thing. I guess I've got one more left, probably, and then I'll fulfill my objective. Yeah, I'm gonna guess there's nothing in the bathrooms except in that one for some reason. I guess this is that one door.
Something's
And
bang. Who are you?
he's standing back facing. Man, I just have bad luck with the inconsistencies. I said I'd try a fresh install, but then I remembered that I'm not sure if my save files would work well with that. Well, probably, actually. I don't know, man. Well, yeah, seriously, that AIs are supposed to go walk back to where they're standing and then turn around properly and stuff, as far as I can tell, but whatever. So this level is a little lower. So this crossroads must be like... What? It's a spider web or something I'm going through? I can't quite figure out where I'm going.
This hiding spot is absolutely perfect. I have managed to chisel away the mortar from a single brick, which should give me the perfect view when the beautiful Lady Chiswick comes to stay at the castle in a few weeks. I hear she is fond of taking long baths. Curses! Foiled by the towel rail.
Okay. That's pretty hilarious. That's really funny. I love when guys try to be peeping toms and stuff in missions. It always ends in hilarity. That looks different. So here's the crossroads. I guess I came down through this ladder, and I don't understand. Like, there's another short ladder somewhere or other, but not here. What the bleeding Christ? Yeah, because this is like a whole other place. Now there's a level down here. Wait. Oh. That's that direction, but there's still this direction. Man, this place is confusing, and the map doesn't actually tell me much. It's kind of funny this time. Too many passages. What? This is nonsense. This is just confusing. This is like that one mission, Gold Rust, where there's just like a lot of stuff happening. Wow. Okay, so that's that. Oh my god. not a fan of vents other than if they're, like, simple. You gotta make them simple, because there's no landmarks and, well, it's just kind of silly. Well, okay. Here's what's probably the last room. And since he's sleeping and everything's carpet, this should be not too terribly difficult. You're not gonna... Oh, no, it's not the last room, because my objective to find all that stuff, all the jewelry boxes, is not checked on. So, yeah. I know that is the workings of a lame player person, but, oh frickin' well. Okay, so, Emerald, Tangerine, Aureate, Azure, Sanguine. So really, I actually have... Didn't I go in 3 already? I'm sure I did. So I've actually got 2 more left to go to then, so... Hey. Stay out of that shed. That wasn't even trying to be clever to the context. So, I guess these rooms... Oh, there's the Violet guest room. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did go in 4, so there's 6 of them. Jesus. I guess they're just kind of... constantly down the stairs or something. So the vents are not necessarily necessary, they're just kind of a thing you can do if you want. So I guess I could otherwise just kind of waltz into the rooms. I like the pink room. It's my favorite room. Oh, this guy's actually patrolling. Oh, what a twist! Well, these heart-shaped containers really are just sort of out in the open thus far, and so seems more of a, like, the challenge is getting into the rooms kind of thing rather than a, you know, find the heart container, except I can't find it here, so never mind that. Maybe this is a clue.
Looks like the battle's reached a stalemate, at least till we figures out a way to bash down their barricades. In the meantime, I've been seeing if I can find any more valuables. I know there's the pirate treasure or whatever the boss hired us for, but it can't hurt to get a little extra for myself. These guest rooms we're staying in have these nice little jewelry boxes, all silver and gemstones. Gonna take one of them to Bernard in the war room, see if he can give me a little valuation on the sly. And if he threatens to tell old Grent, well, he might be the ancient symbols expert round here, but I'm a throat-slitting expert. Just better make sure he knows that. Okay, so we gotta go in the war room. Remember not to fight. There it is. It's a round room, just like it's supposed to be. Alright, well, I guess we've reached the bottom. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Rain is allowed to seep down here right into a drain. That's sort of pointless, but I guess, you know, if the roof technology does not allow rain to seep off properly, I guess they gotta do it that way. So now I'm in what is, I guess, the main portion. Except there's all these rooms here that I still haven't gone into. Well, there's that one. So, got one more room. I should probably try to go up there, I guess, actually. I haven't gone in here, so... Oop-de-doo. These rooms are not at all secure because guests can just wander into anybody else's room even though the doors are locked because the vents are not locked. Am I going backward or forward? I don't friggin' know. Forward, I guess. Well, this is... the Azure. I don't know what sanguine means. I thought sanguine was a term for, like... you know, rampant sexual sex, like in Oblivion, where they euphemize it very poorly, but really the people are just kind of going and acting like 60s stereotypes of people. At least I think that's what it is. It sure would be funny if that wasn't it. But, you know, the lusty Argonian maid is definitely a thing that exists, so you wouldn't necessarily put a thing past them, would you? Yes. However, the last one, just to make it not trivial, is in the war room. So, alright then. Except it was just those guys in Oblivion were like wearing underwear and prancing around outside. I don't necessarily think we need go as far as to assume that presumes rampant sluttiness. But, you know, I'm a judgmental guy. Maybe they're just a little insane.
Who are you?
Oh yes, and this guy went and turned back the wrong way too. Great. Shh. Great. So I changed my mind. I don't want to go into the vents. The vents are stupid and dumb. So I guess these are just various and sundry rooms and things. I'm going the opposite direction from the war room, but hey, that's fine. I don't like war, man. So I guess that way kind of goes to a crypt, so I should probably just... And that's the library that I saw from the vent. So I should probably just go to the rooms that don't lead anywhere first, including the war room, and possibly including the library, I suppose. For some reason, there's doors open.
That is very suspicious. I'm a normal citizen.
Wow, that guy... He's walking extremely forward slanted. I didn't catch it in time to see it, but... Come on, what are you doing? Like, I don't know what his problem is. Everybody with a physical problem has a problem, and, you know...
Who are you?
Whatever. Just trying to see it, you stupid moron! Come on! Well? Maybe not, huh? Well, maybe he's just determined and quite, What? What was that? Oh, that's Grant, is it? Oh, well, excuse me, of course. Yeah, in the light. Yeah, okay. So, therein lies the challenge of this area, I suppose. Fair enough. I can't remember why I'm supposed to be here. Lock him in. Oh. So all I'm supposed to do here is lock him in. There's no loot or anything around here? Well, let's see.
I better get some rest.
So, he's kind of Gordon Freeman
armed!
with
Somebody
a
get
perpetually
him!
slack jaw. Cool. Don't alert him to your presence or he might escape. Well, fine. He didn't cancel that for some reason. Okay, so, yeah, I'm just quickly seeing if there's something that I want in here. Oh, I guess so. Well, there's the key.
Compendium of Obsolete Deities 198. Known worshippers of Mohana remain. In texts devoted to her, the goddess is characterized by her constantly changing nature and violent mood swings, derived from the nature of the ocean she represents. One moment she is depicted showering favor and fortune upon sailors, the next drowning them in terrible storms. This dual nature is clearly seen in temples to her name. Often they would be filled with great riches or powerful enchanted items, supposedly gifts from Mohana herself, but protected by deadly traps and magical defenses. The pirate William Sturmdrang, arguably the most famous worshipper of Mohana, allegedly became a devout follower almost overnight after discovering one such temple and learning its secrets. Such! Well, I'm gonna presume that, like the last book... Hey, I want to take that. It looks cool. Like the last book, that one is intentionally cut off and is not a glitch and is merely meant to signify that... That's sort of the end of the couple of pages. Nathaniel's Last Sunrise. This is the unusual name given to a point on the southeast end of Sturmdrang Island. As the story goes, Nathaniel was a loyal member of Sturmdrang's crew until he murdered a fellow crewman for an extra share of the treasure. Sturmdrang's response was swift justice. The fellow was stripped and nailed upright to the lighthouse wall above the cliffs. His howls of anguish lasted throughout the night, warning the rest of the crew of the price of disloyalty until he succumbed to blood loss at first light.
Harsh. Well, okay, I'm gonna presume that's it. I know presumption is not the thing you do, but... Hey, you know... That's my objective, so yeah. Of course, you could climb the wall and get up into the vents, but, hey, AIs are pretty bad at anything other than just walking around on flat ground. So, I don't think we need to worry too much about that. So this is the priest quarters, again leading into the chapel. Leading everywhere on Earth. For some reason, I've been to the electrics room, or it counts it as part of the hallway or something. I'm just gonna go to the war room. To hell with it, man. Man, is that a dead guy drowned in 2 feet of water? What the deal? Is there a story behind this? Did he get chucked in through the crack, or just decide to suicide himself because the life of a pirate sucks enough to suicide yourself? I don't know. Water isn't putting out those torches, however. They are waterproof torches, I guess. Well,
Funny. Stupid Taffer. Thought you could hide forever, didn't you?
I guess that is from D3, huh? So I guess to get to the war room, I'm really supposed to go through the dungeon or something, on account of this guy is blocking this path, and I think these might lead to, like, lower levels, just presumably. No, because he's turned around now. I mean... Okay. What the hell is this? Okay. Somebody stuck a sword, broke a board, and made the doors unopenable? Right. Well, I guess... Huh, I guess this is the war room. So let's see if there's any in-jokes about.
Well, you're a noisy
Damn
one,
it.
aren't you?
Whoa, I'm trying to press C,
Something
not
strange
space. Okay, Jesus. Oh, well, I guess this war room is not really a reference. It's meaning it's round. But other than that, well, there are no President very loose euphemisms here. I mean, huh. Well, maybe the war room has multiple levels? Maybe it does. Well, there's the guy who's supposed to be here, and I'm looking for a big old heart because love in the war room is what you gotta do, man. There we go.
Jewelry boxes should fetch a nice price back in the city.
Sure will. The Journal of Symbologist and Historian Bernard Exford. Thursday. That vagabond Travers wants me to evaluate some silver trinket box he found. These fools have no idea of the real worth of what we're here for. Still, I did a little research for him. Turns out there is a set of 6, one for each of the guest rooms. Alone they are relatively valuable, but the set will fetch a fine price indeed. I'll tell him it's made of worthless nickel and try to track down the others.
Of course. Backstabbing is what you want to see in a good thief mission. Oh, yeah. So as we can see, these things appear on this screen on the side and look glitchy. That's just odd looking. But anyways, I think I'm going to end it here. And bye for now.